Hey everyone, how's it doing? How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in to watch this video. It's Rachel. So today is about people who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs. So I'm just gonna give you my tips and share my experience with entrepreneurship with you. I have been working at entrepreneurship since 2014. I graduated from college in 2013 with a communication degree, and I started my first LLC, which was Xoxo multi-communication firm, and I started that in 2014. So I have been working at this for about 4 years, and I have yet to reach my desired peak of really being my own boss, but I am getting there, and they say it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. So I'm almost halfway there. That's how I think about it. I don't know everything, but I do have some tips that I can share with you and give you my perspective about what I've learned on my journey of entrepreneurship. So check it out. Let's start. So number one, if you want to be your own boss and you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to find your passion. Find what you're really passionate about, okay? And that might take a few things. That might take a few experiences. I started a multi-communication firm. I knew I wanted to do event planning. I knew that I liked social media management, so I just kind of used the communication umbrella to kind of cover all of my passions, okay? In college, I was really obsessed with natural hair. I love natural hair. I used to watch YouTube, and I started by having natural hair parties. So after I threw a couple natural hair parties for myself, I decided I wanted to be an event planner. So I did a few events, and I'm like, not really. I liked event planning, but you have to do a lot of events in order to make a lot of money. People don't really want to pay the top dollar for you to plan their event with all the energy that it takes. So I kind of was turned off by that. So then I ventured into social media management. People don't really want to pay you to manage their social media as well. So I'm like learning all these things along the process, and I'm like, turning. So I was throwing a natural hair party, and I was looking for a hairstylist to come speak. And I'm like, dang, like I need a hairstylist. I told my mom. My mom's like, you should talk. You know, you really like natural hair. You're really obsessed with it. You wear your hair natural. You should. And I'm like, ding. So I had an idea. I said, oh, I should go to cosmetology school. So bam. From there, I went to cosmetology school in when was that? I graduated 2013. So 2015, July 2015, I enrolled at a Beta Institute in Charlotte, North Carolina. July 2016, I finished up at a Beta, and I think in September, I received my cosmetology license in cosmetology. So it was kind of like a full circle, right? And now I'm here doing YouTube. So I'm still running my own brand, which is Embellished by Rachel, which is hairstyling, wellness, self-care, and just kind of sharing my whole life. It all is tying in together. So that is what I mean by finding your passion. Go do things. Find things that you like. Find things that you're interested in. You'll see components that you don't like, and you'll learn and you'll grow from it. Now, at this point in my life, I don't really want to plan any more events, but I do want to speak at events. I want to be a speaker, a public speaker, and share my experience with people. So that is what YouTube is doing. I'm able to publicly speak to you guys and share my experience, my life with you. So finding your passion in a circle, okay? You might feel like sometimes you're like, this is totally different, and that's what it's about. So number two is going to take you into how to pivot. Okay, so pivoting is moving quickly in another direction, okay? You might sign up for one thing and realize that you're talented in another thing, and you have to be able to have that versatility, but still remember that the goal is still the same. The outcome is always income at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're doing this, but you might take a different route to get to your end goal. So be flexible. Be able to pivot and play different roles only if you enjoy them, because that's what it's about for me personally. I'm not going to do anything that I truly don't enjoy. That's why I didn't like working a regular job, because I didn't enjoy that. That's not my type of party. I don't want to sit anywhere from 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Dead. Not doing that. Okay? So that's number two. Understand how to pivot. Number three is find your cheerleaders. If you're serious about being an entrepreneur, you're gonna need some cheerleaders, okay? Because it is the most depressing, broke, struggle years of your freaking life, okay? I have at least 2 good girlfriends that I can call right now with anything, and I know that they'll be able to cheer me up, listen to me, support me, motivate me. You gotta have some cheerleaders. Yes, you need to be your own biggest fan, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you're gonna need someone to hug you. You're gonna need somebody to tell you that it's gonna be okay. You need somebody to restore your faith. So please, if you're really interested in becoming an entrepreneur, start rounding up the troops, because you're gonna need them in the trench when times get rough, all right? So find your crew, find your cheerleaders. Number 4, this is so important. Discipline yourself, okay? Discipline. If you're gonna be a business owner, that means that you need to, 1, follow your deadlines, 2, take yourself seriously, take your brand seriously. And if you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you need to be a man or a woman of your word, because this is your brand. You have to be disciplined. If you can't get to work on time or you can't get to meetings on time, no, you got to be disciplined. But that's in life in general. That's not just with entrepreneurship. That's with anything. You have to be disciplined to yourself, because you have no boss. You are the boss. You're calling all the shots, and you need to be disciplined and focused. If you say you're going to edit a video tonight, or you're going to upload pictures, or whatever it is that you're interested in, you need to be committed to it, and you need to stay focused. You can't just go on a whim and go and get drinks and then just slack on whatever you're supposed to do. You have to stay disciplined, and you have to stay focused. And being an entrepreneur is even harder, because you have nobody giving you that push. You are that push. And if you aren't disciplined, you're gonna be hating life, okay? So number 5, living a healthy and balanced life, okay? That means diet, sleep, exercise, okay? What you're eating is important. You need energy, you need to sustain yourself, you need to be in a healthy mindset, because entrepreneurship is already a lonely road, and it's an easy road that can take you right on down to depression. Trust me, I know. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're going out, you're networking, you're being social with people, you're going out to Starbucks to do work. Don't sit in your house. Don't isolate yourself. Don't say, oh, I don't have any money, I need to save money. Go to Starbucks and get you a $1.50 coffee, and just sit there and see people, see the trees, feel the breeze. Just enjoy your life, because it's short. All right, number 6, if you're interested in being a full-time entrepreneur, you must plan to invest in your business. How are you going to finance your business? Are you going to keep working? Are you going to work part-time? What are you going to do? Are you going to are you working a full-time job currently? Are you going to save $5,000, $10,000? You need to figure out what it's going to cost to get your business up and running. How long is it going to take for your business to get to where you can actually make a living and a livable income? So that's something to plan about. How are you going to finance this? Are you going to work part-time? Or what are your options, okay? Plan to finance your business, because businesses are not cheap. You're going to need a website, you're going to need business cards, you're going to need several things, all depending on your line of business. So think about that. Now, number 7 is get organized. Get a planner, write down dates, stay on top of dates. This all goes right back to being disciplined. You need to be disciplined and organized in order to succeed as an entrepreneur. If you cannot be organized, you should find someone who can organize for you, or be prepared to pay someone to help you be organized, get a personal assistant. But you need to be organized as a business owner, any type of business owner, all right? Now, number 8 is my final, and it's something that I think is super important. Find a mentor. Find someone who's doing what you want to do, and talk to them. Ask as many questions as you can. Build a relationship, build a rapport with them. I'm not saying take every piece of advice that they give you, but like people say, what do they say? Take the meat and throw away the bone, or take the bone, whatever you prefer. take the information that's going to help you. Whatever doesn't apply, let it fly. But you need someone that's going to be there for you, who's in the field that you're in, you can really just use as a solid resource. Because it's going to be some rough days, and you're going to need someone to really talk to who's been there and has been in your shoes before. Although they'll be on a different route, but they've been in those shoes, and they can definitely give you some insight. So those are my tips. That's what I've learned in the past 4 years of my journey to entrepreneurship. Like I said, by no means am I an expert. By no means, do I know everything. But this is just my personal insight, and these are things that I had to learn on my own in the past 4 years. So if I can help anyone, that's the point of this YouTube channel. I want to help people and share my experience. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Please feel free to email me. Please leave them in the comment section. And if you're also another entrepreneur, please leave your tips and things that you think are beneficial so we can really help people who are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. I feel like entrepreneurship is made to be something that's so glamorous and it looks cool when everyone's like, bossed up, I'm a boss. But it's really hard work, and it's depressing, and it's frustrating, and there's a lot of challenges that come along with being an entrepreneur, but only the strong survive. So if you want to join this and join us, please come on in. We love it. I love to support other businesses, and any way that I can help, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.